My Hebrew brothers and sisters, the 12 tribes of Israel scattered all over the earth. Welcome back. This is your Moreh Yeshua Ben Uriah Israel, and we just want to take this moment to say thank you again for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. And if you're viewing this session or this channel for the first time, we're going to ask you to like and subscribe. And if you have been watching for a while but you have not subscribed, then we're going to ask you to do so. Just push that subscription button, that bell, just subscribe and share it with your friends and your loved ones. Okay, tell them about these Bible studies and try to make them as short as I can. Sometimes go a little bit over based on the nature of the verse that you're dealing with, and it may take a little longer time, and sometimes when we want to finish in 20 minutes it go over a little bit, but try to keep it as close as possible. So my brothers and sisters, we're just going to continue. The last session we were in verse 3, that's Psalm 17 verse 3, and we had stopped at the word purpose. We started purpose, but we didn't finish the word purpose. So we're going to look a little bit more on that purpose. Okay? All right. So then we said that thou hast proved my heart. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me and shalt find nothing. And so he said, I am purpose that my mouth shall not transgress. Okay, so then based on what he's saying here, right, is that it's considered, right, he devised this, imagine this, he plot this, the purpose, he think this out. And the word here, the word comes from a primitive, the word Zama, right? It comes from a primitive root. And this is to plan something is usually in a bad sense. People sit down and plan, devise a way they're going to hurt someone or rob someone or do something to someone. They imagine something, they plotted it out, the purpose, they think it out. And my brothers and sisters, when evil fill the heart, that's what people do. Just plan and have evil plan, evil thinking. That's what they do. Right? So here we see that David has a plan, a purpose, and that he will not transgress. His mouth shall not. Look here, my brothers and sisters, if you don't take care, you can find yourself in a situation where you have a plan. Like, remember, Paul said, our cousin Shaul, he said, when I want to do good, evil is present. And he tried to do good, he do the wrong thing. And then they said, oh, what wretched man that I am. And he said, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? And so, my brothers and sisters, we know that Yahuwah alone, he alone can deliver us from the body of this death. Anything that causes us to think negatively, we need to trust Yahuwah to help us to take away that thing from us. Okay? All right. So I want us to look at the word mouth there. It says, I am purpose that my mouth shall not transgress. Look at the word mouth. Pay. Pay. The word pay. And it is pay and hey. Pay and hey. Pay. There's a two Hebrew consonants that make up the word. The word is pay, but the consonants is pay and hey. And of course it has the vowels markations that give you the E sound there. Okay. But purpose in his heart. It says my mouth. Look at the word mouth. Pay. Alright. So it's in the known masculine, and transliteration is pay, and the phonetic spelling is pay, same, never changes. You know, but the pay is mouth. Alright? According as after a point, assent, call, commandment, eat, edge, and this word is used in a great variety of application, and it comes from pa-a, the mouth, as the means of blowing, whether literal or figuratively, particularly speech, specifically edge, portion, or side, adverbally with the preposition according to, according as, into, after, appointment, assent, color, it's a color, and it means command or commandment. Eat, edge, end, entry, file, hold, in mind, mouth, part, portion, should, say, saying, sentence, skirt, sound, speech, spoken, talk, tenor. The person in singing, they have a person who sing tenor. They will say, Mama sing tenor, Papa sing bass. When we're really quiet, and then sometimes they're training us, I used to sing second tenor. And, then later on, I mix it with a little bass, right? But it was kind of funny the way they used the phrase and some of the terminology that they use. We come to find out that we see some of this terminology right here, in the Hebrew words and definitions. Two-edged, wish, word, when you talk about mouth there. Right? And then the last word we want to look at in verse 3, the last key word is the word transgress. This word is abar. Alienate. Okay? Alienate. It is the Hebrew word is abar, and it's the three consonants that make up the word is ayin, bet, and resh. Ayin, bet, and resh. And so the part of speech is a verb abar, to pass over, or through, or by, or to pass on. That's what the word is. Okay, so that's what, when you transgress, right? It's pass over, you're going over the mark. You're sinning. That's what the word is. To transgress is to sin. It's to being alienated from. When we sin, sin alienated us from Yahuwah. It doesn't like sin. He can't stand to sin. This is the reason why he sent Yahushua. It's because he got tired of seeing people. And he loved us so much. And he don't want us to perish in our sins. So he sent his only son to redeem us, to bring us back closer into relationship with him. So it's to pass over, or to pass through, or to pass by, or to pass, missing the mark, alienated after. You alter something, to alter. Beyond, go beyond where you're supposed to be. To bring over, to or through, to carry over, to overcome on. So it's a primitive root to cross over, used, very widely of any transition, literal or figuratively, transitive, intransitive, intensive, causative. Specifically to cover. Okay. In copulation, alienate after, you say alter something, it's not the original. To go beyond, to bring over or through, or to carry over. Conduct, over, to convey, over, current, to deliver, so it's using a great variety of application, right? And when you talk about it, away, enter, escape, fail, gender, get, over, make, go, away, beyond. To tell you how wide range this word is. Transgress. Go forth. So you go his way, that the person who's messing up, you're going his way, you're not going Yahuwah's way. Okay? He's going in, he's going on, he's going over, he's going through. You have a way that you're going to make some more, lay, meddle, overrun, and make partitions, cause, to give, to make, to pass, there's a passage, a long way, a way beyond, going beyond. This is, my brothers and sisters, this is what happened. We go out, we go over, we go through, and then we make a proclamation, something, even though we know it's not right. But you just listen, my brothers and sisters, you just listen to some of these politicians. Listen to them. And hear what they talk. And, they never say it. They tell you things and they go beyond. And when time, we never do this, and we never do that. And when they start investigating them, they find out that, they're in more deeper water than that you thought that they were, and we make a way, and we make proclamation, and, my brothers and sisters, and we let other people perish. And we perish too when we don't do the right thing. Provoke others to anger. And we provoke Yahuwah to anger when we don't do the right thing. When we put away, and this, the rage with it, the raise, make people get angry, like when you raise the taxes, you know. They never use, oh, I never used to pay tax on this. And we don't want to pay any taxes, so everybody want to get over free. This is one of the politician. They say what he did, he transgressed so much, right? So when he wanted to sell his property, he put a lot of value on it. And when he wanted to borrow money, he put a lot of value on the property. So he said, man, this man have money, he have assets. Then when it's time for taxes, no, we drop all of those, bring it down low. Property doesn't have much value. People can devise ways of doing things. You know what? That's a Gentile's way. But you know what happened, my brothers and sisters? I'm going to be honest with you. Some of the Hebrew Israelite people who have not been awakened, do some of those same things too. They look around and see the Gentile getting away with it. They say, man, we can't do it too. And get what? They get caught. They get caught. When I drove truck, excuse me, my sinus is bothering me a little bit. But when I drove truck, the trucking company, they have ways of saying, okay, they say, well, I tell you what, we're going to lease you the truck, right? And so what happened is that they have ways of making it so that you think you're making money, but you're making money for them, okay? Excuse me, my brother. And so when time came for taxes, and I had this company that do the taxes, and when they sent me a list, and they said, okay, based on your income, you owe the Treasury Department $33,000. And said, send me, you can make the checks, then payable, right? And what? To IRS and so much. I said, my God. We said, what? So we started looking around and said, where did I make that money? And my brothers went back and started looking at the fine stuff and calling the company and asking them questions about this and a lot of things that they don't reveal to you, right? And they are making the money, but they're making want you to pay the tax that they're supposed to pay. It was heart-rending. My brother, my sister, you talk about sweat. I said, if I have that kind of money, oh man, many people that need help, and I can't help them. And then I have to find out. I never, when we go back and say, my brothers and sisters, when you get some document to sign, do not agree to it until you read it and understand it. Because had I done that, I would be in serious trouble. Okay? But when I went back and I check it out, no, I never owed that kind of money. And then guess what? The money that I owe was because that paper was saying I make over so much money and cause my health insurance, my Medicare insurance to go up because I make more than what I supposed to make based on my insurance. And so what I paid was money that I owe for the Medicare insurance. And it was because of the evil of those people. Okay? But anyway, praise Yahweh. He helped me to solve it. So instead of me hiding from paying that tax, I go, make trips, sit down, talk with IRS people, and make arrangement how to pay. And pay it. And praise Yahweh, I will never again enter into a kind of situation like that. You know, and you learn your lesson. Okay? And so people have a way, okay? People have a way of doing evil to you. The time is gone. And I'm going to ask you, my brothers and sisters, to remember, Yahuwah wants us, that sweet smelling, that thing that translates into fearing Him and doing His will. Be a blessing to someone today. And walk with the King. Shalom.